Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 8th of January. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own shots, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, where we've been seeing a little bit of retracements. Still holding the daily middle band. I've got that at 89,176. We're coming back to back test it, and currently we're at 89,596, which also puts us slightly above the 50 DMA at 49,184. So really, 50 DMA and the daily middle band are basically at the same level today. All right, on the hourly chart, we had an RSI 14 sell signal that made target. No current positive divergence, but I'm not expecting to see an awful lot more. I'd be surprised if we didn't hold the daily middle bands. I was just looking for a bit of a retracement, but I was thinking that we could see a bit of a retracement, then retest the high and get a possible 5-minute sell signal brewing on the daily. That's not going to happen because we saw a close below the 50 level on the RSI 14. All right, bigger picture. I'm still wondering about, it's not the only option. I've drawn in one of the other ones, but the best option would be for us to make a higher high. I'm still expecting to see another leg up and to hit this trend line here, which is basically at 97,000 and a 97,100 approximately. So we will see if that happens. Okay, Solana. Solana, seen a bit of retracement too. We are still at the stage here looking at the daily chart where we could set up an RSI 5 sell signal with a retest of the high, but I think this is the only one of the three because I don't think that's still an obvious option on the Bitcoin or Ethereum charts. We are pulling back. We're getting pretty close to the the 50 DMA, which is at 131.28. Currently Solana at 133.90, and I'm not expecting to see any significant support breaks here. I am still looking higher. In terms of where I'd like to see here, we're not forming a bear flag because of course we had a bear flag and we retested the low, but I am wondering about this double bottom, which better picture of it on the 15-minute chart as a break over, well, a sustained break over 146.91 would have a target in about the 141 to 146 area, 171 to 176 area, but that's not really what I'm looking for here. I'm thinking there would be a best match if we saw a break up, got to 150, 155 maybe, and then saw a fail back into the lows. And when we got back to the lows, I'd be looking for lower because we've got an open head and shoulder target back in the 95 area. If we go lower on Bitcoin, I'd be looking for a potential test of this big support level here down in the 74.4K area. On Ethereum, again, we've been seeing a bit of retracement. We had another hourly sell signal on the RSI 14. That too has made target. We've gone on the daily down below the 50 level, so we're not going to get a daily RSI 5 sell signal there either. And in terms of the pattern setup here, I'm not really expecting this trend line to get hit. I'm not seeing any sign that we're going to get up that high. I think we're forming some kind of a triangle. And if we are forming some kind of a triangle, I think we're slightly above. Yeah, we are slightly above the obvious trend line, which would be this one. But to be honest, if it's not going to be a really clear classical triangle, which it still could be, but it doesn't have to be, then we can certainly, as long as we stay below 34.55, then we're in triangle territory, and if we go above 34.55, then we are in flag territory, and I'd be watching for a trend line there too. Okay, great. In that case, well, let's have a look at questions, of which we have none. I think that's a wrap. We shall see how it goes, and I'll catch everyone tomorrow morning. Take care.